Hello, America, and to the millions watching around the world. You know it's me, Sherman T. And we are back on Trust Raw Facts to fact check. For 2026, we added a new addition to the cast, and her name is Factniesha. Give it up for Factniesha.
That's right, Factniesha's here to check your facts.
Thanks, Factniesha. Today we play Fact Check with the Petro Dollar. But first, what fact does Venezuela, Nigeria, and Iran all have in common? The fact is, they all have billions of dollars in crude oil. That's right, and we've got an administration going Beverly Hillbillies in 3 brown nations. And what, in fact, does that have to do with the US dollar? The USD is pegged or backed by that sweet crude. No electric cars for you. That would weaken the US dollar, and if you start a war, it destabilizes the country and region. So you can buy out a country's resources and take over the oil for cheap at a discounted price, because no company is willing to invest in an unsafe area. For a fact.
You got it, Sherman T.
Fact check. After the Bretton Woods conference in the year 1944, the UK and its allies discontinued linking their currencies with gold. However, the US dollar continued to be pegged to gold at $35 per ounce from 1941 to 1971. See Trust Raw Facts. Key Points video on the Bretton Woods Conference for more in-depth facts you can trust. Well, do all of you remember that war? What war? Good point. Because in the 240 years of America's existence, there has only been 16 years of peace. For a fact, it was the Vietnam War that ended with the oil embargo. Are you connecting the facts yet? See, during the Vietnam War, America's defense spending outpaced the value of the dollar. And following the 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement, the United States became the primary custodian of global gold reserves, with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York storing gold for over 60 foreign nations, central banks, and international organizations. The U.S. held approximately 55% of the world's central gold reserves at the end of 1945. That gold almost all came from Africa. Shaking my head. With America's ability to outspend other countries in defense, it became clear America went print, baby, print, with the USD, because it could do that while holding 55% of the resource that backed the dollar. And with the oil embargo of 1973. Wait, y'all need to see these facts. This list is crazy. In October 1973, 6 OPEC member countries, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Libya, and Algeria, declared an oil embargo on the United States and the Netherlands. This was in response to the United States and Western Europe's support of Israel in the Yom Kippur War. On June 1st, 1972, Saddam oversaw the seizure of the Iraq Petroleum Company, IPC, a consortium of US, British, Dutch, and French firms. It was common knowledge that a major reason the oil embargo of 1973 did not work was because Saddam Hussein and George H.W. Bush, the then CIA director and former US Navy pilot in World War II, made a deal to sell Iraqi oil to the US as an independent, nationalized entity.
Hello, Fact Check fans. Factniesha. Over there is our host.
So get this. The Bretton Woods Conference led to the dissolvement of a gold-backed dollar, a earthen resource, by the means of war. Vietnam, then the oil embargo of 1973, then Watergate, scheduled drugs, a Republican presidential impeachment, and the creation of the Petro Dollar. And America's greatest ally had a lot to do with it, including a war, and that's facts you can trust. Now, that printing all this paper money has led to a $33 trillion debt that no country could ever pay back. It's time for a new nonsense, forever war. The war on Iran, with each country blowing up each other's oil, which will lead to the need of a new currency. Aha, a Bitcoin-backed digital dollar. Yep. So the facts remain. The faces change, but the game stays the same. A forever war started by a soon-to-be impeached Republican president, who will be succeeded by his vice president, who had at least 2 different legal names, who will succeed the president and then pardon the president. A Watergate scandal, an Epstein file scandal, a war to kill the peg, or what is backing the US dollar, the world's reserve currency. When the nations that stored their gold in America found out about the defense budget of the US, they pulled all their gold out of America, which plunged the dollar and led to inflation. Then, the crude dollar. And soon, the digital dollar. You heard it first, here on Fact Check.
Thanks for watching, Fact Check fans. That's right. Give it up for our host.
Give it up for the Fact Check Show. Give it up for Anisha. Thank you for watching Fact Check on Trust Raw Facts.